What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? See, don't be mad at me because the what it is ain't up, but it'll be up after this. I just wanted to come on here and give a little quick synopsis of some things that went down yesterday. Let me tell you this. First of all, it feels like I haven't been on this camera in forever. Okay, and if you can tell, my voice is a little bit deep. First of all, I've been up, but I haven't really been talking today, and my feet hurt, my legs hurt, and I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, my body is aching. And you wanna know why? Because my sister came out here because we're going out there to my mom's house. So, we're just doing all of that. And it's her birthday actually today. So she brought some K-pop tickets to see, what's his name? Suga, August D, whatever, both of those, okay? They're the same people. And oh my God, my stomach hurt, like my abs hurt. Let me just tell you this, like, girl, I ain't do nothing but stand, okay? Like, what was I doing, bitch? Let me tell you something. And I said this in another video that I did for the concert when I went to go see Candy and them, but at the Escape show. And I said, concert season is going to wear my ass out, okay? It is about to wear me out. And I only said that for that moment because I was tired. I was sleepy, you know what I'm saying? I came home and I probably was at the show probably a good 45 hour, whatever. And, for the most part, it wasn't nothing that you stand up for all the time or whatever for the most part. But I did stand up when, Escape came out there because that's who I wanted to see, right? But, oh my goodness. This show, girl, it got me back into the mood of what going to concerts supposed to make you feel like, or at least make me feel like when I say that I had a good time, okay? Now listen, my sister hit me up probably either earlier this year. I think it was probably right after we got the Renaissance tickets because, oh my goodness, if you was here when I was trying to go through the struggle of getting them goddamn Renaissance tickets and all that shit, it was a mess, okay? So I was complaining about that, wound up getting the tickets, wound up getting some good seats, and I was just like, okay, girl, we got to get ourselves together because we already know what that entails, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be standing, we're going to be dancing, we're going to be doing all of that stuff. We probably going to be a little under the influence or something, okay? Alcohol, whatever, so we just really finna get it in. Now, mind you, my sister's birthday is actually today. She's turned, how old am I? I'm 36. She's turned 32 today, okay? So she was like, yo, I'm finna come out here. She's so heavily into the K-pop scene, okay? She's into the K-pop stuff. She got my mama into the K-pop stuff. She got my little sister into it for the most part. She told me a little bit about the BTS. Like, when we used to be over, when I used to stay over at the old place and they be over, whatever, that'd be the main thing that they always talk about or whatever, showing me videos and all this stuff and woo, woo, woo. Okay, that's cute or whatever, and I ain't even gonna lie, it's not really my scene, okay? It's not really my scene because, I just be looking at it. Some of the stuff, and this is no shade, it could be a little bit of ignorance, but this is me that is a black person that is immersed in black culture. It just, some of the stuff do sound like, they kind of taking a little bit from black culture and all that stuff, but certain groups that she had, and that's because I didn't see the positive sides of the K-pop stuff and the negative side, because I didn't see some of them be real racist, and then I didn't see some of them that be like, they not culturally appropriating, they giving appreciation and stuff like that, and they'll show you and they'll tell you. And so I was like, it's always like that, you know what I'm saying? So I like the ones that my sister shows me that, give appreciation. They're not so problematic or anything like that. Because I done seen some stuff. Some of them little artists or whatever be on the shows in the blackface and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? What is happening? And they don't even care. They don't even care. And I'm just like, really, this is what's going on over there? But, then you get some groups or whatever, like, my sister was telling me about, she used to talk to me about 21 and, she got she's not too big on Blackpink. Girl, I don't know these people, but I know of these people because my sister has told me some things about them. Heavily like just about everybody into BTS and the Jimin's and the Sugars and the Jins and the RM and all of that stuff. The V, because my sister, the young one, she loves her some V out of BTS. Like she really want to marry that man. I'm like, oh okay. But I'm just sitting here like, okay, that's cool. What is the other one? John Cook or something like that? Because she was over here. She had me watching a video last night. Man, we just came back from the concert and you want me to watch this 47-minute video about the evolution and how BTS got together. Girl, my feet hurt. My feet hurt. But we watched it. It's my sister, so I don't care. I haven't seen her in a minute, so it is what it is. It didn't bother me. I wasn't finna go to sleep anyway, so hey, whatever. Moving on from that, so she was just telling me she told me about some other stuff. Well, what was the other one? It was another group. It was another group that had another, oh my God. I cannot, Jansu? I don't know. It was another one that was just as big as BTS. But, they was before BTS, and I think it was like 3 or 4 of them in the group. And one of them got caught up in a scandal where, I think it was either 4 or 5 of them in the group. I don't know. But I just know one of them got caught up in a scandal when it came to like, getting sex in a club or, doing some sexual assaults or whatever, something like that. And his career just went downhill and all that. DG. Girl, I don't feel like looking this stuff up, and I know somebody gonna be watching this that's a diehard K-pop fan and probably gonna get up in their feelings. Don't worry about it. It ain't that deep. I'm not into the K-pop stuff. I'm showing appreciation because I'm just telling my little experience because I stepped outside of what I'm used to. Okay, but girl. After, you going through all of that, and then my sister just telling me about the fandom. And I've seen on Twitter how, girl, I don't know who worse, the K-pop stans or the Barbs, okay? Or the Barty gang, okay? Or the Swifties. I don't know who worse, all right? Because, baby, when I tell you they attack, all right? And I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. This is really, really crazy, So I just keep to myself. I don't understand it, but hey, it is what it is. It ain't that deep for me, But, girl, see, they were so all up into it. I really wasn't. I was like, okay, it's cute. I mean, some of the songs that you heard, it's cute. And it's not that I have an issue with, non-English songs, whatever, because I listen to a lot of genres. It's just that, I don't know, it just didn't really grasp me, okay? But not like that. Like, I didn't say it was bad. I just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So my sister was like, yeah, they coming out here. Suga going on tour. This is his first solo tour by himself. He got some stuff out or whatever. I was like, oh, that's cute. She was like, and you gonna come with me? I said, well, bitch, fine. You going with me to Beyonce? I come with you to, this tour, whatever. So it was down there at the Allstate. And I said, why is it at the Allstate? Now, after hearing how big BTS is and what my sister be saying and how crazy the fandom is, my whole thing is, why would it be at Allstate Arena? Because Allstate Arena is, you out here, the arenas that we have out here that I know for sure that are really, really big, you have like the United Center. That's where just about everybody come to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about stadiums. I'm talking about the arenas. You got the United Center out here. And then, there is the Allstate, which is smaller than the United Center. And then you got the Wintrust. And to be quite honest, I feel like the Wintrust and the Allstate is kind of like the same size. And truthfully, I feel after being there, I don't know who's smaller, the Wintrust or the Allstate, but they're kind of similar, but one is smaller than the other. But I don't know. I just felt like they should have put him in a bigger concert venue because, wow, bitch. They should have put him up in the United Center, or shit, he could have even went to the freaking Soldier Field, the stadium, either the Soldier Field or he could have did Wrigley, you know what I'm saying? Or they could have put him up in White Sox, a stadium tour, because baby, he's about to come back out here for the weekend, Friday and Saturday, I believe, and I get all this information from my sister. I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about, but I really don't. My sister was talking to the cab driver when we was coming home. Oh, girl, I'll talk about that in a minute. Baby. So she was like, yeah, I'm gonna get these tickets. I said, go ahead, so she had to go ahead and she went through her struggle. And I was so mad. You wanna know why I was so mad? After seeing how much, these fans be going crazy for them little K-poppers or whatever, she got her tickets fairly easy. And they had to go through the same process that we went through for the Renaissance tickets. And I was just really pissed off when she said, oh, got my tickets. I said, bitch, what? It just really made me feel some type of way because, she didn't have to stress out like we did. But all right, I said, you must got the Midas touch, bitch. But anyway, so, it's a birthday gift to herself. And especially if y'all have been on my channel, for some of y'all that don't, my mother has been going through a whole bunch of health problems. So last month, actually, she had a heart attack. And from there on, come to find out, and my sister told me this, and I didn't tell y'all. So when I told y'all she went back and if you see my other videos and I said she had to go back to the hospital because she had the water retention on her, she wound up going back to the hospital after she came home, And she said she had some chest discomfort and they was trying to figure out what was going on. My sister wound up telling me, oh yeah, she had a second heart attack. I said, what? It wasn't as big as the first one, but that's basically what they wound up saying that it was. Her arteries keep on spasming and they're trying to understand what it is. And I'm pretty sure what they're trying to come at is like, she was on too much medication that she wasn't supposed to be on because it's no clots. It's no, nothing, no clots, no blockage, no nothing. And they chalked the first one up to being she probably had a infection or something, like a heart infection or something in her heart or whatever. And that's what happened. And then it's like ever since then, it's just been, the arteries been spasming. So they trying to, that's what's causing stuff. And it's like, oh my goodness, I didn't even know all of that was freaking possible. And so, that's giving me anxiety because I'm feeling bad that I can't be there when I want to be there. And it's a whole bunch of stuff. And I know my sister was just so stressed out trying to, take care of my mom and everything because the other one ain't helping. Mind you, you're right there. And I'm over here going through shit myself because I'm feeling bad because I'm not there to help. But yeah, you are there to help and you're not helping and you're putting all of this on my other sister and I just didn't understand it. So I was like, and it was at one point, after this last time that she got out the hospital, which was at the end of last week, she was trying to figure out whether or not, because my sister was like, she didn't really want to leave her at home by herself. And even though my other sister is there, that's technically leaving her at home by herself. Cause y'all, it's just a mess. But she just was like, I might just go ahead and sell the tickets. And, I just come out here, get you, and then we'll just stay because she just didn't want to leave her overnight by herself. But my mama was persistent and was like, no, go ahead. I feel fine for right now. Everything's okay. And she wound up coming out here, like I said, and so far so good. When you have something happen, it just heightens things up, and especially after you, and I feel for my sister because she had to witness it. You don't ever want to see your parent in pain, you know what I'm saying? And you see them scared and don't know what's going on, especially if it's a parent that you actually love and care about. I said that for a reason. Some of y'all understood, okay? Because sometimes we just don't care about both of them, all right? Because they really don't care about us, and that's just it. That's just it. Moving on from that, so she made it out here. I was happy because truth be told, girl, let me just tell y'all, it's been a lot of stuff that's been going on with me. Like my anxiety has been up to a maximum level that it's never been up. Like, bitch, I'm over here having palpitations and stuff. Like, and I knew that it was that because I went and got myself checked out. Like, my heart is great. My arteries is clear, all of that. So, and I'm the type of person, like, I get paranoid real quick. Oh, this stuff hurt. Oh, let me check and see. Am I dying? Do I got a clot here? Do I got this? I'm that type of person. What is that called? A hypochondriac? Girl, I'm that type of person. I'm not even gonna sit here and play with y'all. And so because of the fact that I couldn't be there with my mom when I needed to be there with my mama, and my sister was going all this stuff, I was feeling bad. And every time, it was like almost every other time my sister called me or texted me, it was something going on with my mama having to go back to the hospital. So the anxiety levels is going up, 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 up. And I'm saying this for a reason, because I'm even talking to my sister about it, like, now I know I ain't got no heart issues. Why do I feel this thump? Why do I feel this? Why do I feel that? And it keep coming and da 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 da. Girl, I'm finna put in a doctor's thing to go to the urgent care and all that stuff. And it's just stress and anxiety and all of that. And then my sister comes out here. I'm so happy. And I said, she was like, you doing all of this because you haven't laid eyes on your mom, like physically, to make sure that she's okay. And I was like, you right. And she was right, because listen, sometimes you just need to fucking let loose, okay? So that's why I didn't fight back. I said, you know what? If you come out here, you come out here. We go to the show. We gonna go to the show. Because I ain't even gonna tell you, and I ain't even gonna lie to you, and I'm not gonna hold you. Because at one point, I was like, truthfully, I really don't want to go to this shit. I don't want to go to this shit. Because, girl, I don't want to be bothered with all these people that don't really look like me. I was like, oh, yeah, this ain't my crowd. This is not my crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what to expect. She come here. She was like, you got to do your homework. You going to watch this documentary. What is it called? D-Day on Disney Plus or whatever. August D-Day. Because that's the name of the tour, D-Day. And I was like, all right. So we sat here and watched it before the concert and all that stuff. And woo, woo, woo. Gave me a little bit of explanation of what I might see when I get there. Now I'm in Chicago. We going out there to Rosemont. Now what should have been like a 30-minute, maybe 30-minute goddamn drive out there to freaking Rosemont. And that's actually, let me take that back. 20 minutes. 30 at the most, but 20 to 25 minutes, okay? If it's no traffic. Baby. It is Wednesday. This was yesterday. The traffic was hell. Mind you, the doors opened up at 6 o'clock, right? My sister wanted to get out there. We left around 5:30. I said, it didn't even occur to me, because the whole time, because I've been off this whole week, because I got it off because I'm finna go visit my mom and all that stuff. The whole time, I'm sitting here like, I thought today was Saturday. So I'm not expecting that much heavy traffic. Girl, no, bitch. People just getting off of work. So it was so much traffic on the expressway, baby. We spent a good 30, 40 minutes on the expressway creeping until we got passed out of Chicago. Because either you got people coming off of work, or you got people trying to go to O'Hare Airport, okay? And O'Hare Airport, in the way that we went, is in the direction to how we got to Rosemont. I said, oh my goodness. And then we took an Uber. We took an Uber because my sister said, bitch, I'm not finna drive. I drive all the way down here. I'm not finna drive. I might be drinking. I said, you know what? It's understandable. Fine. Do what you got to do. We get out there finally. Baby, how come we got picked up around 5:30, 5:35? We didn't get there until 7. We didn't get there till 7. I said, oh my goodness. And then it flashed back to when I went to Janet's concert, and it was the same way. I'm so glad I had, and mind you, it was later and it was colder outside when I went to Janet, and she had to take the side streets, and it was like everywhere that we went, it was just so crowded. It was just the traffic was just so bad. It got to a point where she didn't even let me off at the arena. She let me off where the entrance to the arena was, because she was going to get caught up and all that. I said, girl, just let me out. I'll walk. I need to walk, okay? Just let me walk, all right? But we finally got there. The weather was actually nice. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. It was actually decent. And prior to that, baby, do you know them people was out there for hours before? Them people was out there for hours before. Baby, when I tell you they was dressed up and everything like this, man, I said, oh my God. And y'all was out there hours, probably the day before. It's a Target right across the street. People was getting their car towed. People was getting their car. I said, oh my goodness, how about you been out here for hours and then you finally get let in early because of the VIP and the sound check and all that stuff, and then you come outside when the concert is over, when you up there on your feet for I don't know how many hours, and then you ain't got no car out there because your car done got towed. I would be so fucking pissed, okay? So, you know, we come there and the line, like my sister was showing me stuff, the lines was already wrapped around the arena and everything. And this wasn't even 6 o'clock yet. We hadn't even left the house yet. This was around 3 or something, 2 or something. When she got here, I said, oh my goodness, what the hell? You know? And so when we finally get there, the line was moving swiftly or whatever. And we found our seats, and it was a lot. I said, "Oh, girl, I ain't never been in no shit like this," you know. And it's no shade because I've been to Kendrick Lamar concerts, I've been to Rihanna concert, I've been to Beyonce's concert, I've been to Janet concert, I've been to Toni Braxton concert, I've been to a Fantasia concert. Oh, Fantasia walked past me and said hello. You know, shout out to Fantasia, she is really nice. I've been to a lot of people concerts, but in all of these concerts, the majority of the people that I've seen and been around, they're black folks, okay? And I know some people might say, you know, I just wasn't expecting to see these type of people, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean, like, the people literally dressing up and just being real free and not trying to be so, like trying to impress people. Because, you know, if you go to a certain type of concert, you know you're going to see somebody there that's going to be trying to be dressed to the nines, trying to be all cute and sexy with the heels and all this stuff and did up. And I'm sitting here like, how about we just dress comfortably, okay? How about we just dress comfortably? Because if we come to this concert, we're going to be standing up. We're going to be getting our dance on. We're just going to be out of control. We're going to sweat. So why don't we just dress comfortably? Why do we put on heels? Why do we do all this stuff? You're trying to pick up on somebody? No, ain't nobody got time for that. So when I get up in here, first of all, it was young people. It was older people. It was white people. It was a few little sprinkled in black people. It was Asian people. It was Latinos. It was everybody and their mama. I was like, oh my God, it's the United Nations up in here. And I was just like, wow, I really felt like the minority, but it didn't matter because everybody, they was nice as fuck. They was really nice. Nobody had an attitude because I done been to some shows where you can obviously see issues about to start. You know what I'm saying? You could just see the drama about to start. You could see people that's getting pissed off about this and it's about to be an issue and all this stuff. It wasn't none of that, baby. I mean, the lines was around the corner to get the merch. The lines was around the corner to get some food. Girl, nobody was having an attitude having to stand up in that long ass line, okay? And we stood up in the line after we found the bathroom. That's the first thing. Go to the bathroom. We go to see what a seat said. Okay, my sister got some decent ass seats. I was like, all right. You know, you did that. Then we go in the line to go get something to drink, okay? I said, first of all, we ain't eating up in here because, baby, I ain't finna go to the toilet, you know? We gonna get something to drink, all right? Girl, we looking for the drink. Ain't no drink. They got beer. I don't drink beer. Who the fuck is this? RRTS R1CA. I don't know who that is. Hold on. My bad, y'all. That was I've been waiting for my couch to get here. I had ordered this couch like at the end of last month, and it was supposed to be here on the 20th. What's today? No, today is. I ordered it at the end of March, and it was supposed to be here by the 24th of April. It is now May, and they're basically trying to set up an appointment so that they can bring it up here. Girl, it's a mess. Anyway, moving on from that. So we get there. We wait up in line. I said, first of all, ain't no liquor there. It's just beer. I said, listen, I don't drink beer, okay? So we just wound up getting some water and some pop. I got a Pepsi or whatever. And by the time we finally got all our stuff, girl, do you know that was right? We was 5 minutes before the concert actually started. Now, this is what I have to say about this. And this is what I loved about this show, okay? For this being my first time and experiencing this person or whatever, let me just say this. On the ticket, it said that the thing gonna start at 8 o'clock. Baby, around 7:57, all of a sudden, because you know, throughout the whole time that you're waiting, before the background was already playing like it was some rain coming down or whatever on the screen. That was playing the whole time already, you know. But then all of a sudden the lights started going down. You hear boom, boom at 7:57. I said, wait a minute, bitch, y'all really finna start on time? Baby, 8 o'clock, that motherfucker was laying on the stage. I said, oh my God, y'all prompt. I said, okay, I like this. Everybody up to their seats, okay? Everybody was just sitting there waiting. They was like this. Oh my God, you know, they're talking and just listening to the conversation. They're just talking about the army, this, because I guess that's what the BTS, you know, BTS army, that's what their fan group is called or whatever. And so, you know, because he's part of BTS and there's a lot of army people there. They got their little army bombs, which is the lights, okay? I'll talk about that in a second. But girl, I come out there, you know, I'm already like, girl, I really don't care to be here, but you know, I'm here for my sister, whatever. Girl, when that boom happened, it gagged me. I said, wait a minute, bitch. Oh, did I just get a little bit excited? Yes, I did. Okay. Girl, it happened, and then it went black and we saw somebody coming out on the stage, and I said, what is that? It's a group of people right there. You couldn't see it because they was in black, because they had the lights off, right, on the stage, but you could really see it. But bitch, we was kind of close to the stage a little bit. Girl, my sister was like, yeah, they carrying him out there onto the stage. I said, all right, you know, and so when it came on, he laying on the floor and all this stuff. I said, girl, what the fuck is going on? And then when he get into it, I said, oh shit, you know, it just took me aback. Because I wasn't expecting to hear all of that. I wasn't expecting to like all of that. Because the beat, you know, I like the beat, you know what I'm saying? It's real nice, you know what I'm saying? It was very much hip hop, okay? It was their version of hip hop, rap, whatever. It was nice. I like the beats and everything. It grabbed me. Because y'all know, if a song, baby, if the lyrics can be wacky as hell, but if that beat goes and it can make a song just transcend, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what was going on or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, I like this or whatever. Did I know what he was saying? No. Did I know what he was saying? No. I was sitting here like, girl, I don't know what's happening, but I kind of like it, okay? Because at one point, you know, I'm looking around, and when I'm telling you, they were screaming. Now, oh, God. I think I sat down on the arm of the chair. I didn't even sit down fully in the chair. I sat down twice, okay? And that's because my foot was hurting for a second, you know? But at the same time, before the show started, when the show started, during the show, after the show, oh my God, I have never heard a crowd so goddamn loud like that, okay? I have been to every Beyonce tour that has been in a stadium, okay? I have been to each and every one, on the run tour, Formation, that's 3. Is it only been 3? I'm going to the Renaissance, okay? So that's going to be 5 because I'm going to two shows. And I've heard that level of excitement, but bitch, I have never heard something so definite like this. I ain't never left one of those goddamn concerts and be like, damn, bitch, my ears are gone. Girl, I thought my eardrums was about to burst, okay? I did not realize the vocals of a person can get that loud while screaming like that, and then for everybody in that goddamn arena to be screaming like that loud. Girl, I said, what the fuck? It scared me for a second. I was like, oh my goodness. I said, child, now let me tell you something, Beehive. Everybody that go to the Renaissance concert, girl, we got a little bit of competition. We got a little bit of competition because y'all got to show y'all ass. Y'all got to show y'all ass just like they showed theirs, okay? And when I tell you, it wasn't nobody just, you know, arguing with each other up in the stands and move out the way and doing this and doing that. I will say at the end, though, when he was on that stage talking and was almost over with or whatever, somebody over here, black guy, had a sign up. Somebody up there said, put that sign down. And he turned around and said something, and he kept his sign up for at least another minute, and then he put it down. I said, oh, now we was going throughout this show without an incident. Not y'all finna have an incident now, but it really didn't transpire into something. I said, thank God it was about to be over because we don't need that drama. We all cool, okay? We supposed to be good. We don't do all that. But no, we sit there. Well, I was sitting there. I said, first of all, I literally thought that I was just gonna be there and I was gonna sit down and just watch it because I don't know this person. I didn't really like this ain't my judge. No, bitch, I was standing up there bobbing and all the stuff like I do. Girl, I ain't never heard this stuff, but it sounded good. I said, oh, snizzle snap. Let me, sis, what's the name of this song? What's the name of this song? And then the way that I liked it too, because after, which I was so glad after going to the concert in hindsight, I was glad my sister told me the documentary or whatever that was on the Disney Channel, Disney Plus or whatever. And, you know, it was explaining how he was doing his album and his mixtapes. And, you know, he put out one about this and then one about what's going on in the current and the present and then one that's coming together. Oh my goodness, it was like a freaking story. And I love the concept of any show or any artist coming out and they're putting out work that sums it up to like a story, like it's a part 1, part 2, part 3, you know, and that's what he gave with his mixtape, his albums, and all that stuff. And it was nice. It was nice. In the trailer, the video, I like the fact that they put a little warning up at the very beginning that, you know, if you got an issue with light, if you got an issue with a lot of sound and, you know, fire and techno and all that stuff, it's gonna happen. So, you know, you need to leave, let us know, all that stuff. I was like, that's cute, a little trigger warning at the very beginning so we can know what we can happen. Because them lights was going a little bit. But you know, he did his upbeats, you know, he had the thing rocking. Girl, they was rocking with the mellow songs and all that stuff. At one point, my sister was about to cry at a couple of songs. I said, girl, what you not gonna do is sit here and cry right here with me. Not next to me, you know, and she was explaining and stuff, so I understood it or whatever. And I was just like, oh, all right. I was one of those people that was like, what's this, what's this, what's this? I don't do that in concerts, and I hate when people do that with me when we go to a movie or whatever. So I don't like to do it to others, but I had to do it because I really wanted to know. I really wanted to know because I didn't want to be looking stupid like everybody else going like this, and I'm sitting here like, what the hell is happening? I was being a little shady on my Instagram because I was just like, I don't know what's happening, but it sounds nice, okay? But that's just me. That's just me. But overall, it was a really good show, and I will say this. It's one of the better shows that I've been to in a long time. Like, I mean, and then he didn't have no opening acts. There was no opening acts. He just did his damn thing. And I was just like, all right. All right. He told a whole story from beginning, middle, and end. Man, it was completion. And I felt a little disrespect the way that he ended that last song and walked the fuck away. No goodbye or nothing. I said, this is my first time coming out here to see you and learn about you, and you just walked off the stage like that? And then the lights just came on. As soon as he ended that last note, the lights came on and he walked off the stage. I said, goddamn. He said, bitch, ain't nobody finna find us. Okay, we got till 10 o'clock to get this motherfucker. When I tell you, it went from 8 to 10 and it ended on time and it started on time, girl, that's exactly what it was. I said, all right. I love the fact that they showed some of the fans, they were showing in the intermission, the fans with their signs and all that, giving them shine on the screen and everything. That was really, really nice. And I mean, they cheered for everybody. At one point, girl, they was woof, woof, woof. I said, what the fuck is a woof? Are we animals? Girl, they was going off. I said, oh my God, the crowd participation and everything. It was cute. It was cute. It was tame. I was a little scared and nervous to go there. But baby, I said scared and nervous for what? These motherfuckers are tame and they nice. I said, oh wow, you seen all these people linking up and everything. I said, oh, y'all friends. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it was really a nice time. It really was. And then I had to go with my sister, right? And she was having a nice time. So I love it. Me and my sister go to concerts together. It's always a fucking nice time. It is hilarious, okay? Because you put us two together and bitch, it is a mess. I would have did this video with her, but she gone to have brunch. My cousin giving her birthday brunch. I was in there sleep. Girl, I was in there sleep. She said, girl, I'm finna go have a brunch with my cousin, with our cousin or whatever. And I said, that's fine. She said, you want to come? I said, no. Mind you, she asked me this as if she was finna leave in an hour. As soon as I said no, I heard the door open. She been gone ever since. I said, oh my goodness. And they live out there in Aurora. I said, oh Lord, okay. A mess. But anyway. So the army bomb things, it's the light thing, and I will go get it because she got it up in the room or whatever, but I ain't finna go through her stuff. So she said, damn, we was in the car. She was like, shit, I had forgot to pack my bomb, the light or whatever. And I was like, wow, you know, because she been stressed out and all that stuff, so she just was forgetting some things or whatever. So, you know, I kind of felt bad. And so when they went on the first break, after he did the first set, and then he went behind the stage, I guess, to change into what his second wardrobe, I went to the bathroom, and then I saw the merch line, because the merch was, oh my God, when we first got there, that line was long as hell, okay? And it didn't even look like it was moving like that. And so, you know, I said, I seen another stand. I said, oh, it's right here where we was at. Where did this pop up at? Because it wasn't over there when we first got there. And so I said, let me go on over here and see if they got this. And they had a little, they were selling the little lights or whatever. So I went on ahead and brought her one. And actually it was the updated one. So I was like, oh, bitch, you get an update and her little batteries and everything. And that shit came out to $61. I said, 61 goddamn dollars for a fucking flashlight? That's what it seemed like. You know how I am. I said, you know, it is her birthday. Ashley, don't be cheap. Girl, I get it. I get it. And I hooked it up for her. And she was like, because it's Bluetooth. So it's like built into the songs and everything. And I was sitting here like, because we was looking at some shows, so I knew about it because, you know, some of the clips that she done showed me or whatever, and you see them in the concert, and imagine that, those lights synchronizing and just going to the beat and changing colors to the beat of the song, and you're not doing nothing. It's doing it on its own because it's already synced to do that to the beat. That was crazy. And then imagine that happening in a whole arena, like a whole freaking stadium. I seen clips of that. I said, oh my God, that shit would have freaked me out, but it was so beautiful at the same time because I'm so mind blown at the way that that's happened. I said, technology, bitch. Technology, bitch, okay? And y'all talk about AI. I feel like they already had the AI over there because how? How? And then how do you come up with something like that and then it works perfectly each and every time you do a concert? Like, how does that happen? I was amazed. When I gave it to her, she was happy. She was like, oh my God. I said, bitch, don't act like I ain't never gave you nothing ever in your life. You know, I said, child, I said, all right. I said, you better have that same goddamn energy when we go to Renaissance too, because I had the same energy as well. Because, bitch, I ain't gonna lie. I was standing up there. I don't know what you're saying, but it sounds good to me, you know. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and download some of this stuff and take a listen and get a freaking get a Google translation because it was nice. And looking at his little thing and my sister, you know, he's a hard worker. And he's a hard worker, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell, I like that type of stuff. You know, so it was cool. I had a good time. I really did. And well, it took forever. Oh, the only thing that I hate about going to concerts, and if it's not close to the house, it's just gonna be hell trying to get back out. And that means trying to get a ride to get home. You know, and that's the only reason why I wish that my sister would have drove instead. We ain't even drank. But bitch, we went and we had to get a cab because the Ubers and the Lyfts, it was taking so long because it was traffic. The traffic trying to get into the place. Oh, it was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. I know they hate it over there at Target. I know they hate it every time a freaking concert come in because they be all up in the parking lot. That's where the pickup spot at, in the parking lot of the Target. But yeah, we had a good time. That cab fare, bitch, it was a lot. It was a lot, okay? I had to suck that shit up. I was so mad. I said, bitch, you better be glad I'm getting paid on Friday. You better be glad I'm getting paid on Friday. And then I might have to pay extra just for them to bring my motherfucking couch up here because you bitches. I said, so I was supposed to, they talk about something, only curbside. Curbside my ass. I live in an apartment building and it's just me. Who is about to pull these goddamn, these two boxes up here? You can put it on the fucking freight and you can bring it down here, bitch. Stop fucking playing with me, okay? Girl, ooh, you know, they try any plan to play. to get some money out of you, you know, and you better be glad I got it because I need it. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, I woke up this morning and my feet were on fire still. My legs was on fire still. And whew, I'm just glad I started the process of losing weight because ain't no way in hell I would have did this. Because, baby, it was a mess. It was a mess. I said, oh, my goodness. And I'm finna go to Renaissance back to back. Like, I'm going Saturday and Sunday. Oh, my feet about to be trashed, okay? Trashed. But anyway, I enjoyed myself. That was, you know, sometimes you got to step up out your comfort zone. Go listen to other people's stuff. You know, go to other places. Expound on your horizons. And you'll probably have a good time. I had a good time. I went in there with doubts, bitch, and I came out like, oh shit, this is one of the better concerts I've been to in a long time. So yeah, you know, Mr. Sugar, Mr. Agust D. He got like 15 goddamn names or whatever. But y'all did that. You did that. You did. Shout out to my sis and y'all tell her happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Today her birthday. And yeah. Now let me go ahead and you know, record this what this before y'all jump me in the comments to be like, well, where the other video at? Don't, okay? Don't do that. But yeah, that was my time. I needed it. And you wanna know what? The whole time and even now, I just felt a lot of pressure and stress like literally lift up off of me because I was having fun. And my sister was there like, oh my goodness, I was back to my normal self. So I needed it. But yeah, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood too. Y'all, I see y'all later. All right, peace.